Hey guys, this is Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal, and I'm on Instagram at Amber Raquel. Any information that you need of mine will be in the description box, so go ahead and expand that after this video and check out any links or anything that I may have for you. I put out a video maybe a week or two ago, and at the end of that video I said, if you guys want to participate in Ask Love Gal, email me your situation. I'm going to talk about it on camera. And the reason why I'm doing the Ask Love Gal segment is because a lot of you guys are going through the exact same thing. Instead of replying to 1,000 different emails, let me go ahead and drop a video on a situation. So go ahead and hit this video with a thumbs up for me. That will tell YouTube, hey, more people need to see this video. Drop a comment for me if you would like to share this on maybe Facebook, Twitter, whatever other sites you're on. Feel free to do so, and I'll love you for that. So let's get started. Like I said in my other video, this is a judge-free zone. Everybody goes through something. If you have advice on the situation, and I mean really good advice, not you judging the person, drop a comment and let them know what you did. I want this to be a platform for people to really learn and heal and have people who support them. You feel me? This is that. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay. Hi, Love Gal. Hey, boo. Thanks for potentially reading my email. I know I could butcher a word. I ain't gonna lie. My name is Janae, and I'm a 23-year-old woman who currently resides in DC. Recently, my boyfriend and I broke up. Her name's not Janae, so she switched it like I asked. Thank you. I took your advice about the no contact rule after I acted an ass to him, and when I reached out, I followed the script you provided in one of your videos. I agreed with the breakup like you mentioned and told him I would hope we could be friends in the future. To my surprise, he was receptive to the message and now we're cordial. I'm not gonna lie, I was embarrassed from the way that I acted in the past while the breakup was fresh, and I'm nervous to know if he'll want to give it another try. But I'm not giving up. I do recognize though that everything happens for a reason, which is why I'm currently giving him his space and focus on bettering myself. I'm wondering, is there any advice you would give regarding this situation? The fact that he was receptive to the message was good. The thing about breakups is that when emotions are high, we do, especially as women, look, it goes there because we are feeling a whole bunch of different things. When me and my ex broke up, let's say the first time, the first time, I did things that I look back on and I was like, what? Why would you do that? Like, why would you say that? I always say love is the strongest drug, because love has us doing stuff that we normally wouldn't do without taking anything. And we are acting in a way that is like crazy. We've all been there. So I'm glad that you recognize your mistakes from how you acted. So going forward, you know, whether it's going to be this relationship, a new relationship, whatever, you know, to keep your calm, not to bust out his windows, not to hit him up 45 times, not go talk to his mama. You know what I'm saying? You know not to do any of that now because you're learning from it. Relationships cause you to learn and grow. The fact that he was receptive to your message. One, he knows the real you. He knows the real you. So he knows why you were acting that way. He knows that you acted that way because, one, you didn't want it to end. Two, you're emotionally kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? You're being rejected by the person that you love. But as far as, this is what I did. Exactly what I did as far as my ex. The most famous, I wouldn't say famous ex, but everybody knows me from being with this one person, because I was with this one person off and on for 7 years. The first time we broke up, I will honestly admit that we were not ready. We were not ready for what we were trying to be. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of trauma kind of from our past and growing up, and you know, mother figures, father figures, We had to heal ourselves before stepping into a situation, basically a grown-up situation. So what I did is I did give him his space, but what I did do, I made sure I was that person that made him feel comfortable. And sometimes when I tell people, be okay with being their friend right now, and people were like, oh my God, I don't want to get stuck in a friend zone. Nobody said that. Because once it's already romantic, it's already romantic. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get stuck in no friend zone if it's already been past the friend zone. You feel me? But being that person he could come to, talk to, be comfortable around without the extra emotions. See, what's going to happen when you are that person, be the person, you're going to become that person he misses being around because you make him feel good and you're not pressuring him into something he's not ready for again. Or when you guys break up, it's a situation where you have to rebuild something totally different. You have to rebuild something new. You becoming one of his best friends. And I don't mean like partner. You feel me? It has to be a thin line between friends and being a bro. You don't want to be his bro. But being there when he needs someone to talk to, being that emotional person where he can be himself. So when you do this, right now you should be giving him time. You should be giving him his space to grow, and I'm glad you're getting yourself together. So when you do make this approach, it's baby steps with this. You don't want to jump from not really talking to like, hey, you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want to date again? No, it has to be steps. You know what I'm saying? You have to show that you are far more emotionally mature. You have to show that you are capable of, you know what I'm saying, being that person he need, and vice versa. This is what I would do. I say another month or two. Like I'm saying, really work on yourself. Work on your physical, your mental, your emotional, your spiritual. You know what I'm saying? You really in a good place whether he's there or not. And then just hit him up and be like, I talk about this in my How to Get Your Ex Back guide. I'll link that below. I don't know if you got it or not. But that's about $11. I talk about it and I just hit him up and be like, you know, I heard about this new restaurant. There's always new restaurants somewhere. Or I heard about this restaurant that the food sounds really good or whatever. Or maybe it doesn't even have to be a restaurant. It could be a place that you know he about to have fun. What does he like to do? I would invite him somewhere where I know either is food he like to eat or somewhere he like to go or somewhere, something that you know he would like to do. I'm like, I heard about this place and I wanted to check it out. And I want to know if one day when you're free, you want to check it out with me. You know what I'm saying? Because by you sending that letter or you sending that message, like the ease is off because you already agreed with the breakup. So he's not going to feel pressured to like be in a relationship with you. Y'all just, the goal is for y'all to enjoy time with each other and enjoy doing something that y'all actually like doing. And when you get to him in a place where y'all get in a place where y'all are about to hang out, I don't want you talking about, unless you bring it up first. First things first, I want you to pull up looking good. You feel me? Good. So there's something new about you. A new, maybe new hairstyle. You got yourself together. Like you smell good. You know what I'm saying? You're smiling. Your glow is natural. It's pure because you are happy with yourself. Your energy is good. One thing, I don't care if you look a mess or not. I have pulled dudes looking a bloody mess because my energy was amazing. Get your energy together. And when you pull up and you actually hang out with him, I want you to talk to him about stuff he like talking about. You could be like, what have you been up to? You know what I'm saying? But instead of that kind of small talk, you'd be like, tell me like a story. What's one of the funniest things that have happened since we haven't been talking? What happens with that is, instead of focusing on y'all not being together, he's going to go back to that happy place. Whether y'all weren't together or not, but he's going to go back to that happy place and retell that story. And you know what I'm saying? You could ask questions about that because what's going to happen, those feelings of him being happy are now going to be kind of engulfed in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And then you can go from there. Good laugh, a good time is your goal. And with that, don't give him too much time. Don't give him enough time where it's like, bruh, like we've been hanging around too much, because the whole thing is you want him to miss you. You want him to want to spend more time with you. From that point, you can go from there. Don't try to rush into anything. If you try to rush straight back into the relationship, there are going to be issues that come up, prior issues. You should work on building a bond, a new bond, a fresh bond, a new relationship with this person so y'all can go forward better. That's my advice to you. If you haven't already got my blueprint on how to get your ex back, go ahead and just invest in that. But there's so many techniques of where I'm talking about building trust and all that stuff. Whatever you do, I will say this, do not give him the poom poom. Do not do that. Your poom poom is power, and hold off as long as you can. You want to hold off on miss the nasty time with your ex as long as possible, because what you want is to build that bond first. And men, it doesn't mean as much. They can go off and do that and it not mean anything. With us, it's an emotional connection. So when you give up the poom poom, it's going to be a setback for you and the process of getting back together with this person. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this advice helps you. I hope this advice helps people that are watching in similar situations. So go ahead and like this video. It'll help spread the word. Drop a comment. If you were in a similar situation, what did you do that helped? Like I said, we are a community that's helping everybody. I'm AmberWithTheLoveGal.com and YouTube.com/TheLoveGal. Make sure subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell to get notified when I drop new content on my community tab or a new video. You know what I'm saying? 30,000 subscribers. We did that. But I'm out.